class. So today we're going to be going quickly through the body with our Jattis and our Kriyas. So we'll be working with every single joint, every single muscle as we check in with the body. So treating this as a meditation, so staying present with the body. I'll be reminding you as we go through for the next 20 or so minutes. And we're also going to be going into the 3 postures, which I introduced you to in the introductory video. So Janu Shirshasana, single-legged folds. It will be you going into Nirvasana, the boat, and Baddha Konasana, our cobbler's pose. But we'll start by just centering ourselves first into the present moment. So find your comfortable seat. Lengthen your spine, hands on the knees, and gently close off your eyes. Relaxing off the shoulders, relaxing the face. Find that gentle contraction into the belly. And then let go of any thoughts. Draw your awareness to the breath. So noticing where you experience your breath. So the sensation of the belly, inflating or deflating. Maybe some movement of the chest or the shoulders. Or the sensation of air at the nostrils. So just a few breaths here. Let go of the day so far. Thoughts arise in the mind and gently draw your awareness to the breath. Just a couple more. Shoulders relaxed. Relaxing the face. Just one more breath. And then gently opening the eyes. So stretch out the legs. I'm going to come into our Jattis. Feet around hip distance, the hands just behind the hips for support. Start by knocking the back of the knees into the mat. So really waking up the legs, waking up the hips. And then circles into the ankles. So if it's comfortable for you, close off the eyes. Draw your awareness into the ankles. Just noticing any sensations, going both ways. So we're not going to try and change any sensations or changing the way the ankles feel. Just notice, be present with what you find. And then windscreen with the feet left and right. And then point and flex into the ankles. So start to really work into the toes. Notice what you find in the toe joints. Then we're going to rotate into the hips. Take the feet as wide as the mat. On the inhale, inward rotate so that the big toes touch the mat. And on the exhale, outward rotate and open the toes. Maybe the little toes touch the carpet or your floor. Inhale, inward rotate. Exhale to outward rotate. Inhale and exhale. Bring the feet back to hip distance and knock the back of the knees. Now we're going to go through each leg individually. We're going to start with the right leg. So on the next inhale, bring the right knee into the chest. So the left leg is active. Flex that left foot and lift the chest. Circle into that right ankle. Again, if comfortable, close off your eyes. Take your awareness into that right ankle. Take your awareness into the joint. Go both ways. Noticing what you find. Into the knee joint. Take hold of the thigh. And then circle into the knee. Noticing any pops and clicks like mine. Keep the chest nice and lifted, the belly engaged, go both ways. Then we're going to work into the hip joint. So take hold of that knee, lifting that chest, and then gently circle into the hip. So maybe small circles at first, especially if you're doing this in the morning. Just allow the body to wake, allow the body to warm up, and then maybe start to make those circles slightly bigger, really test the joint, going both ways, noticing what you find, not trying to change anything. And then bring the knee into the chest and place that right ankle on top of the left thigh, flexing both feet and gently bounce the right knee. So really waking up that hip joint. And then finding stillness. Take hold of the knee. On the inhale, bring the knee into the chest. So find a stretch into the outside of that right hip. On the exhale, press the knee away, opening the hip. Inhale, bring the knee in. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale, press the knee away. We're going to come into a gentle twist. Place the foot down onto the outside of that left knee. Right hand behind your hips. With the left arm, take hold of the right knee. As you inhale, find length. Both sit bones are on the floor. And on the exhale, twist. Open up to the right. Look over the right shoulder. So even look for a stretch into your left side of the neck. With each inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, gently come into that twist. One more breath. Inhale, lots of length. And exhale. Very gently untwist, facing forwards. Place the sole of the right foot into the left thigh. We're going to come into our Janu Shirshasana, our single leg head to knee. This right knee falls out to the side. Hips are facing forwards. As you inhale, lots of length and raise the arms. And on the exhale, lead with the belly to the thigh. If possible, the fingers come down to the foot. Inhale, back up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, back up. Exhale, fold. We're going to stay in Janu Shirshasana for a few breaths. If possible, take hold of the foot. Otherwise, the ankle or the shin. Make sure your shoulders are square. The elbows point down towards the mat. With each inhale, gently lift the chest. And on the exhale, the belly comes down towards the thigh. The chest is lifted. So a nice long spine. Find that nice stretch into the left hip flexed, into the hamstrings. If need be, you can put a slight bend into that left knee. So 2 more breaths. With the inhale, lengthen. Exhale, belly engaged. As you lower the belly down towards the thigh. 1 more breath. Inhale. Find that nice stretch in the hamstring. Exhale. Arms next to the ears as you inhale, rise. Exhale, lower the hands and press the right foot to meet the left. And just loosen everything off. Just knock the back of the knees into the mat. Just allowing the hips to reset. Same again onto the other side. On the inhale, bring the left knee into the chest. Lots of length. Shoulders away from the ears. Circle into the left ankle. Again, if comfortable, close off your eyes. Noticing what you find, and maybe noticing differences between the left and the right now. So going both ways. Just noticing. Into the knee joint. Take hold of the thigh. Circle into that left knee. Keep the chest lifted and shoulders relaxed. Going both ways. Into that knee, into the hip joint now. So take hold of the knee. Circling into that left hip. So again, if need be, if this is the morning, you just got out of bed, being kind with the hips. Gentle movement at first, and then maybe start to test the hip. See where you are, see how the hip feels, going both ways, noticing differences between the two sides. And then place that left ankle on the right thigh, flexing both of these feet. Gently bounce the knee. Keeping that chest lifted. Shoulders are relaxed. And then finding stillness. Take hold of the knee. On the next inhale, bring the knee into the chest. Find that stretch once again into the outside of the hip. Exhale, press the knee away, opening the hip. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And release. We're going to come into our twist. Place the sole of the foot onto the outside of the right knee. Keep this right leg engaged. Left hand behind your back. Wrapping your arm around the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to twist to the left. Keep flexing that right foot. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, lots of length. Lift the chest. Exhale to twist. Look for that nice stretch into the right side of the body and into the right side of the neck. 1 more breath. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale. Gently untwist. Coming back to center. On the inhale, bring the knee into the chest. Exhale, press that left foot away. Knocking the back of the knees. We're going to fold over both legs now. So bring the feet in together. Flex both feet. Inhale, raise. Exhale, lead with the belly to the thighs. If possible, touch the toes. Inhale, back up. And exhale. Inhale, back up. And exhale. We're going to stay here for a couple of breaths. If you can, take hold of the feet, otherwise the ankle or the shins. Slight bend into the knees is fine. With each inhale, lots of length, shoulders away from the ears. And on the exhale, bring the belly down to the thighs. Look for that nice stretch into the hamstrings. Look for a nice stretch into the lower back. The belly is engaged. With each inhale, lots of length. Last time, exhale. Find the belly down towards the thighs and find that stretch. Inhale, lift. And exhale, lower the hands down next to the hips into staff pose. Hands are lightly into the mat. The chest is lifted. Squeeze the thighs, flex the feet. Gaze at the big toes. And then bend the knees. Feet on the mat. Taking hold of the knees to come into Navasana, our boat pose. Lift the chest. And on the next inhale, lift the feet off the mat. So the belly is strong. Keep the chest lifted. And then if you can, on the next inhale, release the knees. Take a breath. Squeeze the belly. Exhale, release. Lower the feet down. Take hold of the knees. Relax the head. One more time. So coming back up. Knees together. Take hold of the knees to lift the chest. Shoulders are relaxed. On the next inhale, lift the feet off the mat. Lifting the chest. Stay here. Squeeze the belly. Squeeze the pelvic floor. And then if you can, releasing the knees. So keep squeezing the belly. Keep lifting the chest. And on the next exhale, we're going to come into Baddha Konasana. So the feet come together, the heels come close to the sit bones. Relaxing again into the shoulders. Lift the chest to lengthen through the spine. And then gently bounce the knees. So find that nice stretch into the inside of the thighs. Just allowing the knees to fall down to the floor. And we're going to come into our fold. So finding some stillness. On the inhale, lots of length. And on the exhale, we're hinging again from the hips. So keep the chest lifted. Find that nice deep stretch into the inside of the thighs. And then inhale to lift back up. Exhale, fold. Hinge from the hips. Spine nice and long. Inhale back up. And exhale. Inhale back up. And then come into your Sukhasana, your easy posture. Bring the feet into crossed legs. Going to work through the upper half of the body now. So take the hands out in front of you and shake off into the wrists. So really waking up the wrist joint. Circle the wrists. Again, if you find it comfortable, closing off your eyes, take your awareness into the wrists, going both ways. Into the elbows now. Fingertips touching the shoulders and then extend. So noticing the action of the joint. Noticing any sensations. Into the shoulders, so big circles all the way around, really squeezing the shoulder blades together. Noticing sensations. Go both ways. Remember, we're not trying to change anything. We're just noticing sensations in the body, reconnecting with our bodies. Then we're going to rotate from the shoulders so the arms come to either side, palms facing towards me. And on the inhale, open up to the ceiling and drop the head back. And on the exhale, rotate from the shoulders the opposite direction. So palms face away, chins to chest. Inhale, open up. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale, round. Inhale, open up to the ceiling. Exhale, round, chin to chest. Keeping the chin to your chest, interlace the fingers and place the hands onto the back of the head. So find that nice stretch into the back of your neck and into the upper back. Just a few breaths here. Resting your awareness in that sensation, finding that nice stretch. And then release, coming back up into neutral, hands on knees, just taking a few breaths here. Shoulders are relaxed. The face is relaxed. Focus your awareness on the breath. And then we're going to come forward into Chatuspada, four-footed pose. So releasing the feet, hands come underneath the shoulders, fingers nice and wide, the knees underneath the hips. Vajragraha pranayama, tiger breath. On the next inhale, lower the belly, pull the chest through and gaze high. So relaxing into the belly, the back muscles contract. And on the exhale, the belly contracts. Relax the back muscles as you round, chin to chest, open the shoulder blades. Inhale, lower the belly and arch the spine. And on the exhale, we round. Inhale. Exhale, round. Two more, inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Fill the lungs with air. Pull the chest through. Exhale, round. Completely empty the lungs. Press the mat away. Squeeze the chin to chest. Come back to neutral. Press yourself back to the heels, coming back into your Sukhasana easy posture. Cross legs, hands on knees, lengthen through the spine. Find your breath. Noticing sensations in the body. So all that energy, that heat we created in our practice, going through every single muscle, every single joint. Just noticing what you find. And then draw your awareness to the sensation of breath. Gently opening the eyes. Thank you for practicing with me. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.